Happy Thursday. It's the day before the big day. I've got everything packed up in the back there. I've got both my 24 and 18 liter backpacks. I use Osprey's, it's called Rev. I have two different ones. It just depends on how much stuff I plan on bringing. So with this particular hike, I plan on bringing just enough to, in case of situations, just in case, which are, I might bring a layer, just in case. First aid kits. I have all my electrolytes. I have water bottles that I will need to fill up with glacial water, and then, fill with a noon tablet, and I have goo. I'll be, get some sandwiches and stuff from Safeway when I'm out in Wenatchee. But yeah, this hike is it's a brutal one. It's not for the lighthearted. It really tests you. It tests every aspect of your ability to get out and hike, and it's not easy. It also, there's some scrambling involved. There's some points where, even the most avid, seasoned hiker will stop and just be like, am I crazy? Why am I doing this? But at the end, that's the part that I'm not looking forward to that necessarily. I'm looking forward to just being up there and, being in the lake, the Enchantment lakes, and being surrounded by all that beauty. And they've really done a good job not having it too populated, I should say, because they really keep it well preserved. So being up there, that's the big thing. The second thing on top of that would be to physically challenge myself. And of course, the third thing is to reward yourself at the end with a beer. We're going to go to Leavenworth, have a brat and a beer, and then come on back. I don't know if we're going to go to Gustav's or Die Beer Stube, one of those two places at the Icicle Brewery, but it's nice to have a beer afterwards. And last year I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even eat or drink a beer because I was just so parched. It was weird. I just couldn't do anything. I felt like, just get me home, dude. I don't feel good. And we got it done, but it was a brutal experience for sure. And this year, it's I think the only thing that's going to change some of the aspects of it are going to be the fact that the wildfire clouds will lock in the heat. We might have to deal with some discoloration of the sky, some of the heat that the clouds lock in, because it has been pretty humid lately. This has been probably the most humid summer we've ever had, and it has everything to do with the wildfires. I mean, because normally we don't really have humid summers here. They're just warm. But this year we've had a lot of humidity because of the wildfire clouds locking in the heat. So we have to deal with that. But the Enchantments hike, I try to win the lottery every year, and to get to camp and do a backpacking trip and stay overnight and sleep where you can, and then get some really great photographs while I was there. But it's because of the fact that I choose weekends and not weekdays. It diminishes my odds of getting picked for the lottery, and these things just get eaten up really quick. And so I've only had one camping pass, and that was for Snow Lake, and that was like 3 years ago. So looking forward to at least getting the opportunity to go through this wilderness, to see it for what it is. All the lakes are full, which is going to be beautiful and nice, and to challenge myself. I just need that challenge, to push myself, because most of the hikes that I do are around 10-12 miles, actually more like 7 to 12, and this one's 23, and it's one of those ones that you have to get up early, you have to plan ahead, and if something goes wrong in the back, when you're coming after, even on Asgard, it's going to take a while to get you out of there. And so it's a challenge. It really is a challenge. And so, yeah, I have that nervousness, anxiousness that comes with any major trip. I'll get it again in a few weeks when we go to Hawaii here, but for this particular outdoor trip and hike, it's I look forward to it. It's exciting, but at the same time, there's always that aspect of something may happen, something might happen. So it's always a risk. But I mean, odds are I'll be coming home tomorrow or on Friday night, so should be okay. And I've been training for it all year. I've been trail running more than ever before, and I'm ready, so I should be okay. So that's it. Today's Thursday. Heading up here after work, going straight up to Wenatchee, checking into the hotel. Might just sit in the room and read a little bit. Brought my Kindle with me, and just relax. Have a nice carb-loaded dinner beforehand, and a beer or two, and hydrating myself like crazy, and then heading out and venturing into the well-known, not the unknown. I've done this one before plenty of times, but it's always that, what's going to be like this year kind of feeling. So anyway, you guys have a great weekend. I don't know if I'll be doing a video on Friday. Maybe I'll do one on the way home. We'll see, to kind of let you know how I did. But it's 23 miles. It's a long hike, and I need to drive home after that, which is about 2.5, 3 hours. So it's going to make for an interesting day, that's for sure. So you guys have a great day. I will talk to you later, whether it's on Friday or Monday. Or it might be Tuesday because it's Labor Day weekend. Have a good day.